Hi guys, I am super excited to show you about a product that I randomly came across on Instagram. It's called VERI or Veristable on Instagram, and it is a continuous glucose monitor. I filmed the whole installation of this continuous glucose monitor already, and my memory card was full. So I thought I was filming, and so I didn't record any of that. But I do want to kind of talk you through the process of installing it and then my experience of having this on for the past little while. So first of all, you get this little box in here, and that's your glucose monitor. And I had two little parts here, and of course they're open and done and all of that, but you've got your actual patch, which would in here, and this is where you would install it. And you kind of put this together like this, and it kind of snaps in, and then you take this little bad guy after you clean your arm off with some alcohol, and you stick it on and you push, and it pops right in. And I thought for sure, because there was like a little needle in the center here, that it was gonna hurt and be really uncomfortable. And if you watched my B12 video, you know how I feel about needles. Oh my gosh, I can't do this. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can do it. I can't do it. I can't do it.
How I feel about needles.
But I did it, and there was no pain, just kind of like a little slap there, and super easy to install. And then I covered it with this little patch over the top that kind of protects it from hitting it on random things. And I've had great luck with it so far. It's been awesome. I have been wearing it now for about 5 days, and in those 5 days I have learned so much about how my blood sugar, not my glucose, my blood sugar has been working in my body. And the goal with continuous glucose monitoring is to kind of keep yourself stabilized throughout the day, so you keep your energy levels. And I'm telling you, doing this glucose monitoring is kind of a game changer, because you really kind of realize why you feel the way you do throughout the day. Now, I want to take you through the app, but talk to you about some things that I've discovered as I take you through the app. And I just highly encourage people to try this. It doesn't matter if you have diabetes or not. I had a pregnancy where I was had gestational diabetes, and so since I've had that pregnancy, the doctors are always kind of monitoring my blood glucose and whatnot. And I've always kind of like been really close to being pre-diabetic, and I've been in the pre-diabetic range, and I've been able to control it with diet. But it's really hard to know if you're really doing a good job of controlling it until you try something like this. And what's really cool about it is you kind of just, open the app, press a little button, and slide it along the back of your Veristable or your VERI, and it just automatically uploads to your phone, and it holds 8 hours of information. And then in that 8 hours of information, or you can check it more often if you want, you can kind of see how your sleep is affected. You can see how your diet affects your blood sugar. You can see how sleep affects your blood sugar. You can see how exercise, that has been the craziest thing for me, how exercise can affect your blood sugar, and all of those things. It's just very interesting. So I'm going to show you the little ins and outs of the app. So don't judge my crazy, I have tons of apps, but here we go. We've got the VERI app right here in the middle of the screen, and I want to kind of show you how it works. If you press the button down here at the bottom, and it tells you that you're ready to scan, and you just slide the top of your phone where the selfie camera is right there, and you'll get a little buzz, and there it goes automatically. This is what my blood sugar is right now, which is, your target zone is set. It will adjust. Your target zone adjusts as it gets to know you over time, but your goal is to kind of be in between these two numbers that they give you. But I'm going to kind of scroll back here. These are over the past few days. This blank spot is a period of time where I forgot to scan it within 8 hours. It was really just because I was sleeping, so it lost some information while I was sleeping there, which is no big deal. But let's see. if you stop over here at your dashboard at the bottom of the screen, you can see over the days what has been going on. The little men are my workouts. And then what I found was really interesting is check out how my workouts raise my blood sugar here. It's totally crazy how my blood sugar goes up. So strenuous workout, from what I understand and what I read, it causes you to kind of pull from your extra stores and your fat stores, and it kind of pulls that fat, that glucose out, that energy out from your fat stores to try to help get you through the workout. And that's what you're seeing in your blood, is that extra energy being pulled out from your fat. This was in the middle of the night. You can see it drop pretty low, which is pretty interesting. Again, when I worked out, look at those spikes. Now, look at this high spike right here. What I ate right before that was grapes. Grapes spike me like crazy. I noticed lots of sugary fruits spike me like crazy, so I have to be really careful there. It's still not a bad number, but it's not optimal, and I could feel the difference in my body. I haven't been great about logging my food. I just kind of have known what has been affecting me. But see, this meal right here was some oatmeal with some protein on the side, and that actually worked really, really well for my body. So anyways, it's just really interesting kind of to see how it goes. That's your glucose. Your metabolic flow is just basically where you kind of see where you sit most of the time. And then if you come back to your timeline, there's so much great information here. If you pop up to the top settings, you can get some information about your stats and whatnot, and talk to a community of people. Here on your dashboard, you can also check in your library, and in your library there's all kinds of great information and guidance to kind of help you through what to do to improve. So metrics, they talk to you about metrics, and there's a little article to kind of help you walk through it. And then it's super easy to just log your meal right here by pressing while you're eating. Just add your meal in, and it automatically collects your workout data from my Apple Watch. So that's what you're seeing here is my workout data. Oh, there's my gross oatmeal. And yeah, there you have it. Because you may be curious about the accuracy of this, I have been testing it out for a couple of days, and I just wanted to show you. I have my diabetes glucose monitoring kit from when I had gestational diabetes, and I am gonna just test that out. So I'm gonna get a test strip out here, and I'm gonna show you that it usually lands kind of within 5 points exactly of what VERI is on. So I've got my little needle here. I'm gonna do this finger because my other fingers are a little bit sensitive and sick of being poked. Well, that didn't even feel like it was gonna be enough. So, oh, there we go. We've got some blood coming here. Got my blood. We're gonna put that on here, and let's see what it says. Yeah, see, there we go. We're so close every time. It's always within 5 points. So you're getting a pretty darn accurate reading, which is also really, really cool. And you know, I could test my blood again, which maybe I'll just do that right now for you so you can see. I'll test my blood on another finger, and I'll get a little bit of a different reading because your blood glucose is like constantly adjusting. And so it's just so cool to kind of see the little things that affect it. So I'm gonna do the same thing again here. This is one of the other things that I think is really great about this, is that you do not have to constantly be poking yourself and prodding yourself, which is what's awful about having to do this with diabetes. So I'm gonna do this finger here on this side now. Remember, we were at about 104. And this, see, we're dropping a little bit each time. So yeah, it's super accurate, so freaking cool. Now, would I recommend this? Absolutely, absolutely. If you are curious about what your food intake and your exercise consumption and your sleep consumption, all of that stuff, if you're curious about how that is affecting you, which you really should be, if you really want like optimum health, this is the way to really kind of discover what is going on. It's so crazy. So when I had these high sugar levels and these low sugar levels, I felt different. I was tired, so tired. And you could tell, like, when you level back out, that you're feeling good again. So it's just so interesting, and to really watch that and kind of be able to control, like, oh my gosh, my blood sugar is really high, let me go take a walk and like bring it down. You'll start to feel so much better. Or your blood sugar is really low, let me go eat something and I'm gonna feel better. So I would highly recommend it. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe, comment below if you try VERI. They're awesome. I promise you that any like continuous blood glucose monitoring, please just try it once. These last for 14 days. Try it for 14 days and it's gonna be a game changer. You're really gonna see, like, wow, what can I do? These are the things that I can do to make myself feel better. I hope you have a good day. Bye.